Are you a producer of The Witcher on Netflix? Did you make fun of The Witcher games on your set and make Henry Cavill do this? Did he quit and make you turn an entire Twitter army against you? If you answered yes to any of those questions, if you didn't, then you must be wondering, is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt worth playing in 2023? Maybe you have just watched The Witcher show and are wondering, is the game any better? If you haven't already, it would mean the world if you gave this video a like. Liking helps the videos be shared by YouTube more, and it makes a huge difference to my wee YouTube channel. Thank you very much. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a game where you play as Geralt of Rivia, a witcher, a mutant monster hunter who is faster and stronger than any human, who is voiced by Doug Cockle, who I met last year at the Edinburgh Comic Con. He is tasked with finding his long-lost adopted daughter Ciri, who is being tracked by the evil Wild Hunt. Geralt, with the help of his girlfriend Yennefer, his girlfriend Triss, and his girlfriend Dandelion, must find Ciri before it's too late. Journey across a massive open world map, engrossed in a massive civil war, full of evil humans, sorceresses, and terrifying monsters like giants. They sell this massive toy of the giant for like £40, it's awesome. Luckily, you will be able to slice up anything that gets in your way, thanks to The Witcher 3's amazing combat gameplay. Run around with 2 swords on your back, 1 steel sword for humans and 1 silver sword for monsters. You can upgrade your swords and armor to make yourself an absolute killing machine. It is a fantastic game that has some amazing graphics, great music, and is one of the most renowned games of all. FIFA's better. Piss off! The Witcher 3 features some of the best characters in gaming. Every choice you make will affect the outcome. Very much like Mass Effect, which I reviewed on my channel recently. There are some difficult decisions you make in your life. What car to buy, what house to move into, but none will ever test you more than this one. Yennefer or Triss? CD Projekt Red spent years designing some of the most beautiful women in gaming. 2 amazing sorceresses that have made gamers go for each other's throats online for the last 8 years. Who is better? Who will you pick? On the one hand, you have Yennefer of Vengerberg, medium height, black hair, smells of lilac and gooseberries, who on the surface is rude and bossy, but she would give her life for Geralt. Or you can pick Triss Merigold, a lovely redhead who is full of youthful energy, but could vaporise you with a massive fireball, who will tear everything off herself for Geralt. Not in a weird way. She gets her fingernails ripped off at one point. Sorry. Oh well. Anyway! But why be a simp for those 2 when you can be a true man and play the greatest card game ever made? Gwent. A card game built into The Witcher where you can pretty much compete with tons of NPCs dotted around the world. Win matches and upgrade your deck to become the ultimate Gwent champion of the universe. What I love about this game is the sense that, whilst Geralt is superhuman, he is not overpowered like most RPGs. He is almost out of his depth. He is a monster hunter, but he's out here fighting powerful demons and trying to protect Ciri, who has a power well beyond anything he's been trained to deal with. Even Yennefer and Triss, who yes, couldn't beat Geralt in a straight fight, but their magic is way more powerful than he is. The Wild Hunt can track Yennefer's portals, so the sorceresses can't use magic to find Ciri. It is Geralt's incredible tracking skills that are the key to finding Ciri. That's the only reason why he's needed. He's not tasked with saving the world, he's just hired to find Ciri and bring her to her dad. On his own, he would lose to the Wild Hunt. It takes all the Witchers and all of Geralt's friends and allies to even the odds against the Wild Hunt. It is a massive game that will keep you entertained with a fantastic story for weeks. Once you have finished it, you've only just started, my friend. The Witcher 3 has 2 massive DLC expansions that are basically 2 entirely new main quest lines in their own right, both with their own boss fights, characters, armor sets, and even newly composed soundtracks. They are both phenomenal, but Blood and Wine is a different beast. The soundtrack is awesome, you become a vampire hunter, and you get an entirely new open world to dawdle about in, and it looks absolutely incredible. And when you complete the entire game, you come to realise that the epic cinematic trailer they released for the launch is secretly the epilogue. It's genius! They even released The Witcher 3 a few months ago for the next generation of gaming. My one nitpick for Wild Hunt, just a personal thing, I like a third-person camera right over the shoulder of my character. Originally, the camera was far away from Geralt, which totally works because you can see everything around you. The remastered version, however, gives you a new camera setting where you can have it closer behind Geralt, and now the game is even more perfect for me. I love the God of War angle, close, right in amongst the action, but I can't take anything away from the Witcher game for that. That's a style choice, not a positive or a negative. The soundtrack in The Witcher 3 is one of the best in gaming history. An epic blend of folk music with epic orchestral cinematic glory that makes every battle, every slash, every pirouette feel and look incredible. When this game was released, it came out of nowhere and kicked the arse out of every game that year. Bethesda were in the age of Fallout 4, and whilst they made Skyrim years earlier, The Witcher stole Bethesda's thunder that year and won Game of the Year. Skyrim is a contender for greatest fantasy RPG ever made. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt released and is another contender. It is an epic game. The voice acting is incredible. The music on Ard Skellig will make you want to give up your social life in order to just stand and take in the wonderful atmosphere. There are hundreds of different enemies to battle, cities to visit, mountains to climb, and in the end, you will never play another game like it. And if you have just finished the show, you might be wondering, is the game better than the Netflix show? I mean, unfortunately, if you love the show, you will play the game and it will ruin the show for you. That's how good The Witcher 3 is. It is a phenomenal experience that will keep you glued to your TV screen for months on end. And that is why The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is getting a colossal 10 out of 10 from me today. Yes. It is superb and proves that Poland can make some of the best fantasy games on the planet to rival the American gaming juggernauts. However, it appears that the Japanese can do it now as well. Thank you for watching, and be sure to give this video a big like, and if you want to see more of my reviews in the future, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notified the moment my next video gets uploaded. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. I will be uploading a video at least once a week. Now that's it, we're going to take this even more seriously. Cheerio!